Hey there, Jed Kobernusz here from jedkobernusz.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. I haven't done one of these for a very long time, just hit record, start talking, stuff like that. About a 20-minute drive or so I figured I would come on or hit record and see what comes out. But I mean, you literally, this can be for anybody. This tool is very, very helpful. Most people are like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to say, blah, blah, blah. That's your ego, right? Like, I've been reading this book, and it has been blowing my mind. Like, every single time I read even just a paragraph, I'm like, because it is so profound. The information, the correlation for today, and the ego that is just wreaking havoc on the human race. Like, no joke. Like, this is what's happening in any time that ego is involved. Like, not ego as in like egotistical, I only think of me, I'm full of myself, but your identity as self. Like this is exactly why I hit record. I interrupt this awesome talk therapy that I had. Man, it was really good for up here, to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to let you know when the newest video that I, Jed Kobernusz, the experience of Jed Kobernusz, the awesome, okay, I'll just stop with the ego because that's what this is all about, to just remind you, thank you for being here. I love you. Here we go. I need to consume this and digest it and metabolize this information for myself, but really, this ego that we speak of, like, I am Jed Kobernusz, does not mean I am Jed Kobernusz. Now, some people will sit here and go, what the fuck, what does that mean, right? Like, the heck is that? Like, no way. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But really, what this is it's just, I am a point of attention. I've heard this, right? Like, I say this, I write this down every day, but I am a point of attention within an infinite state of consciousness. Meaning, like, my light of my experience is who I really am, right? Like, I'm light, I'm the light, I am whatever it is, right? Like, wherever my attention is, that's what I am. And I think so many of us get our identity in the way, and I'm included in this. Like, it's why I read this stuff. That's why I am looking deeper versus the shallow end of it, right? Like, depth is everything for me. Like, going really, really, really deep. Not just surface level, not just looks good, feels good, but feeling the feelings of looking good and feeling good. Ego just stops that. Like, ego is you're afraid. Ego operates on fear, right? And fear is weak. Truth is strength. Truth is massively stronger than anything else. Like, why not? Why not have truth? Why not appreciate the truth? Because that's the best part. The truth is the best part ever. Like, it's like getting your ice cream and then realizing the ice cream makes you feel good, but you're feeling the feelings of making you feel good, and you always have joy, right? Like, you always are joyful. Like, there is no unjoy. I read that today. That was a big one. There's unhappiness. That's a feeling. But there is no unjoy. Have you ever heard of anybody being unjoyful? No. Like, it's not even a thing. It's not even real. Joy, like unconditional joy. That's a big deal to me. That hit me today. Just struck the heartstrings and went, okay, I'm good with that. Like, that is so forward thinking for our race, right? For the human race, that you have no idea. You have no idea what's coming. None of us do. It's the unknown. That's what the best part is not knowing and not trying to be anything at all. Like, zero. Like, I'm not anything. I am zero. I'm good with that. Like, I'm no time, no body, no space, no place I need to be. I'm all of it. I'm good with it. I'm just truth within myself. Like not even worrying about what I'm gonna say. Not even gonna worry about what is happening. And so many people worry about what? About what if? Make a decision and go with it. React to it and go with it. Constant belief, constant trust, constant just loving, like just being in this current state right now. Whatever you're doing, whatever, and I'm telling myself, it's like there is no more than right now. That's it. Like all of this stuff happening in the world in 2020, holy balls, like no thank you. This is what we need, right? This is totally what evolution needs. This is what everything is talking about from 2,000 years ago, I mean, to now. Like every single piece is lining up perfectly. It's great, because right now is when it's going to happen. The past, the present, the future, it's all happening, all at the same time. If there are things out there that I don't know, I'm good with it. Like, bring it on. I don't know what's going to happen. I know now, in this moment. That's it. And to try to change the past, not going to happen. To try to predict the future, don't need to do that. I don't care. Now is where I'm at. I am now. That's the best part. Literally, like that just makes me, like that brings an overwhelming amount of joy to my being. Like it's such a cool feeling. And just like it's like basically take a tire and spin it, right? And spin it and keep it spinning. That's what ego is what if it stops? What if the tire stops? What's gonna happen if the tire stops? But we got to keep it going. Maybe we should get some more tires, right? Maybe like 17 more tires that we got to keep spinning. That's exhausting, man. Like, no, let's get to the point where that tire stops spinning and you're like, sweet, let's do more of that. Let's do more of that where it's just chill, where it's just nothing. No time, no place, no body, nothing, no thing. I mean, just me. It's the best. Like this book, right? If you want to know what the book is, I'll let you know. But most 99% of you, 99.9% of you won't even read it, and that's okay. Like you don't need to read it. I want to read it. I'm at the place right now where I am ready, I am able, and I am willing to receive the information. People don't, a lot of people don't read books. I feel like a lot of people don't read books. Like I read my books like on my breaks, right? I read a book on my break. I take a paragraph in, and I'm like, whoa, right? Like break time, whatever time, like read. Consume content that gets you going in a way that is life-changing, is profound, will stop you with the current patterns of ego. What if, right? What if? No. It's not gonna happen. It's not. What if is not going to happen. It's going to happen if you focus on it. It's going to happen when you focus. Forget if. It's going to happen when you focus on it and give it attention and sit there and just know that, oh yeah, what if this happens and then this happens and this happens and this happens? Cool. All right, let's talk that way. What if you stop asking what if? What if there is no what if? What if you get over what if? What if you love what if? What if there is no more? You get to a place where you start asking, what is this moment? What do I need to do to bring my mind and my heart into this moment and not think about anything else and not do anything else and not want anything else? Those are some questions. Who do I need to be to become this moment? Do I love this moment? Do I feel joy in this moment? Ask the questions. And then forget the answers. Like, you don't need answers. Get to the point where then you don't even need an answer. 0 answers need to be answered. No body, no thing, no place, no time, no space, nothing. That's the best part. You don't want anything. You don't want. You have it all. You are all. Like, literally, I'm telling myself, you are all. You are. You are all. All things. All places. All people. All times. It's so, and then it's how do you get to that place? Even if you're asking how, you're already not even there. Because how is the state of lack. These are the things, these are foundational skills that a person just sits and bees with, right? They can be with these things. We don't feel our feelings because our ego gets in the way. We don't feel the fact that we're sad. We don't care. We don't feel it because we've never parented ourselves either, right? Like, mom and dad aren't there anymore. It's time to learn how to parent yourself. Your parents did the best they could, or they didn't, right? And maybe you're at the state right now where you started to feel abandoned, or left, or beat down, or controlled, or whatever it is. Your parents didn't parent you the way you wanted to be parented. Maybe until a certain age. That's literally my experience right now. I'm feeling this. And I love that, right? I love that fact. They didn't parent me the way I wanted to be parented, and still don't, right? Like, they don't. Like, it's not okay, but I'm working through that. It's crazy to me to think that I almost went more into my life thinking that everything was okay, because it's not. And change only happens when you're ready to let something go, to let a part of you die, to let that go into wisdom, into your soul. Because that's when true change happens, is when parts of yourself die. It sounds scary, but scary, and the fear loops back to ego. It's just how it works. Ego is like, keeps you, surviving. We don't need to survive. If you need to die, you need to die. Like, that's okay. Like, not that death is in, like, I'm gonna commit suicide. No, that's not what I'm talking about. There are parts of your life that need to die. And that's okay. There are parts in your life that need to go away. And that is okay. That's a profound thought that not many people will say out loud. Dying is scary as hell. But death is a part of new beginnings, new lives, new life. We raise up on the shoulders of death. And you create new because of death. And people don't see that. It's not a death of like somebody gets killed. It's not an end of your life cycle. It may be for some. The way you live your life right now, if that ended, I should say when that ended, and you were afraid of it, it won't ever end until your cycle, like your life cycle, until like you are done with your life. Your heart beats no more. Your physical heart beats no more. Then there's no more left. That's when the true change happens of the end of your life cycle. When we're talking change in your current life as a physical life form as you know it, when that is received and you are done with it and you are fed up and you like whatever it is, you're like, I will not do this anymore, and you hold your words as truth and love, that is when change will happen. Do more of that. Man, that's it right there. That's the good stuff. That's why I do this talk therapy. Kobernusz, thank you for watching, listening, being with me. Man, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I had no idea that I had any of this in me for so long, and I just love talking and being, and maybe there might be some profound things that other people think and do and feel. You know, maybe this might spur somebody else to be like, I'm gonna try this one day. You don't have to upload it. You don't have to share it with the world. I do, because I don't have an ego about anything that I say. I'm not afraid because of my ego. I'm just not afraid. I'm not intentionally hurting anybody. If I do, I'm sorry. I want to hurt anybody. This is literally me and my ego, and I'm pushing it to the side. So there might be more of these. I don't know. There might be more of these coming. Maybe once a week. I don't know. We'll see. It's a lot of fun. And as always, right, here we go.